I was just scrolling through Instagram and just saw this graphic about how the matchmaking should be for the lightweight division after UFC 318 concluded, and they got every single fight right. There's not a single ranked lightweight that currently has a fight booked, so I think you have complete freedom. Starting off, they have Gamrot versus Saint Denis. Saint Denis kind of fought a bum in his last fight, but he still kind of got some hype behind him. Gamrot's the fight that nobody wants in the division. He's not a huge name, but he's also just an insanely good fighter, so I think this fight makes sense. And then Dan Hooker versus Chandler 2. I think Dan Hooker's not really looking at title aspirations. I think he's kind of just trying to put on big fights, fun fights, and I think Michael Chandler's the exact fighter you want for that. He got beat by Chandler pretty easily in the first fight, but I think Dan Hooker wants to get the fight back and also just put on another war. The fight that I honestly might want to see the most out of these five is Charles Oliveira versus Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett's fought 3 fighters on losing streaks with a combined record of 0-13, so I think him versus Oliveira, who's a proven elite fighter at lightweight, would be a great step up, and I think that's the fight he needs to win to actually get a title shot. I don't think he deserves a title shot versus Ilya right now. That's all just because of the trash talk they got, not because he earned it. With Arman Tsarukyan losing Dana White's trust, I obviously think Tsarukyan is the #1 contender and should get a title shot, but that's obviously not happening with Dana White's hate towards him. So Tsarukyan versus Gaethje makes sense. Gaethje says he wants to get back to the title, and he's not fighting for anything but a bag. I think they drop a bag on Gaethje to have him fight Tsarukyan. If Tsarukyan wins that, he'd get a good win over his name, and he'd be undeniable for the title at that point. I think the lightweight that is next in line for the title shot currently is Max Holloway. After that dominant performance against Dustin Poirier, just overall great. He looks so good at 155, and the history between Ilia Topuria and a double belt on the line with lightweight belt and BMF belt, I think that's the fight to make. That's not too far off of Islam versus Ilia, in my opinion. I think with there being 2 belts, if you put it in a good location, obviously we want Spain, but it's not looking like it's going to be possible, but a good location with that storyline, insane fight. I think this is how you should match make the lightweight division.